Greetings, adventurers, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. We are in the party camp, enjoying a well-earned rest after all of the ridiculous fighting that we had to do in Orzammar. And we've gone ahead and we've taken care of some of our inventory. We've sorted some stuff out there, talked to a couple people, and now we're getting some nice rest here in the camp. Although, there is still quite a few people that we haven't really touched base with in a while, and I think we might want to do that. Morrigan, it seems, is a kind of impossible to get on her good side, it seems like, but maybe we'll have some better luck with other people around camp. Starting with you. How are you doing?
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
Do you have any tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Tell me about Darkspawn.
Chantry lore says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
Okay. I might have heard that one before. Do you know any Ferelden legends?
I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
Why, yes. Morrigan's mother was called Flemeth.
Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches? Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells in the mists?
What does it matter?
Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
Okay. Flemeth was once beautiful?
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
Okay. What happened then? I feel like I've heard this too, but I can't remember if I heard this from Leliana or from Morrigan, because I feel like Morrigan told us a bit about Flemeth's history as well.
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle run red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many chastened men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
Interesting. Okay, let's just move on. Ogren, how are you?
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
Well, not if you're gonna act like a depressed child.
Well, aren't you the paragon of sodding friendship? Did you want to talk about something?
Not really, just saying hello.
Aye, well, hello.
Okay. You must be our new emissary.
Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface.
Do you need anything?
Outfitting any army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries, and larger values might overwhelm.
Okay. Well, oh, I see.
It will be done.
Communal box for the resources you have collected for your troops. Turning crafting materials. Give all deep mushrooms death roots. Metal shards, maybe? Alright. What about the death roots? Okay, so we need to be collecting gems. Great. Leave.
Generous as always, Warden.
Yes. How are you doing?
At your word, Warden.
Do you need anything?
We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf root and deep mushroom.
Right. Sten, it's been a while.
Yes,
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
What were you quoting earlier?
The Kyun, the path to wisdom. I am not surprised you don't recognize it.
And you have it memorized?
Don't you learn the things your priests teach?
Not really.
That explains much.
Okay. I want to discuss something else.
Speak, then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
Fair enough. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
No, actually, never mind.
Very well.
Alright.
As you wish.
Not much we can talk about there. Sten disapproves. Everybody disapproves. Nobody likes me.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Although it could just be because I'm in a terrible mood after the Deep Roads. Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
So, what happens now that there's just two of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Logain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
Okay. And what would happen if we just left?
Just left? You mean just left Ferelden?
Yeah.
I don't know. If there's an archdemon, however, we're supposed to be the only ones who can defeat it. And that means the Blight would grow unchecked. Eventually, other Grey Wardens in Orlais and other lands would hear about it, and they would come to fight it, but they wouldn't come in time to save Ferelden. There's no way. I'm not going anywhere.
Alright. No more questions.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
No, nothing. Hello there, Bodan.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
Let me see here. Have you heard any rumors?
There's terrible news. Everyone is talking about a battle in the north between Loghain's men and Ban Bronik. The Ban was utterly crushed. Someone told me that he was meeting with Loghain to talk terms, but I don't believe it. Surely Loghain would never attack someone attempting to parley. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Interesting. Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Alright. Tomb of Physical Technique. I don't want any of those. Golden Rope Necklace. Grey Warden Hand Puppet. Stick. Fat Loot. King Merrick's Shield. Alistair Doll. Kunari Prayers for the Dead. I feel like that would be good for... what's his name? For Sten. Uncrushable pit. Oh! That would probably go to Shale. That'd be funny. But I imagine that might actually make Shale mad more than anything. So there's quite a bit of stuff that we could buy, but right now I'm really just focused on getting potions back. Well, now that we talked to Leliana about Flemeth, can we talk to Morgan about it?
I await your command.
Like to discuss something personal?
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Never mind.
I await your command.
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Okay, never mind. I guess we can try our hand asking that question again of why you're here. I'd like to discuss something personal.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
Do you want to leave?
If I wanted to leave, then I would go. I remain, so do not ask such pointless questions.
Alright, fair. And we just got more disapproval. Golly. Great. Okay. Whatever. Surprised that the party didn't actually have a whole lot to say following Orzammar. But now I guess we need to figure out where we're going next. Now, there is still some stuff that we could do back in Orzammar. There was a couple quests that we had that we could finish up. This whole The Dead Cast and then the Admirable Topsider as something that we could go back and take care of, as well as... oh, right. We have quite a few things that we need to kind of take back and take care of again. And also, Golem's Memories in Kadashtaig could be something that we need to do as well. So, yeah. We might want to go do that, because I don't really think I'd want to go back to anywhere else. There's not really anything I'd want to go back to. That's the only place that we still have some lingering, you know, stuff to take care of, other than going to either the Circle or to Redcliffe. And honestly, I feel like it'd be better to go back to Orzammar and take care of some stuff there. But who do we want? I want to keep Morgan. I want to have Shale.
Yes.
Because Shale will be nice to have. And perhaps Zevran? Could be nice.
Yes.
We could give that a shot. I think that could be interesting. So let's go back to Orzammar. Finish up some stuff there and then plan our next move. But not before a random encounter, as we see. Oh! Goodness. Herlock Alpha? Can we get Morgan to do some sleep here? And what kind of skills do you have? You've got stealth, dirty fighting, dual weapon sweep, below the belt, flurry, mark of death. That could be nice. Shale, go ahead and get into pulverizing blows, why don't you? And then Idris. Let's go do one of those. Now let's run away. You two come over here, and we'll let them just continue on with that.
As you wish.
So after the emissary. Drain life, please. And Morgan's down. Great. our first combat encounter back, and we're already dead.
Let us end this quickly!
Oh boy.
I think I will recover from this quickly.
As you say.
I'll take that. Take that. I'll take the death root. I'll take the elf root. Apparently we can go back to... Going back to camp heals injuries, doesn't it? Because I'm wondering if maybe we are going to want another warrior. See if Sten is up to the task. I just don't know. Because I don't know if Zevran is really going to be as helpful. Because Zevran only has 145 health. And we were getting along okay with the others.
Would the Swamp Witch consider explaining the nature of magic to me? I am most curious.
Surely there is another who would not be so bothered by your tiresome questions. Perhaps Alistair.
I fear the second warden has not the knowledge to answer my question.
You might ask him anyhow. Certainly whatever he happened to come up with would serve as amusement.
I do not understand. I seek enlightenment and not amusement.
You're apt to get much further seeking amusement, I assure you.
The Swamp Witch is a most confusing creature. I do not understand it.
Me either.
You're not the first one to say so. First Gollum, perhaps.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
will ask the Swamp Witch later, when it is less inclined to make bizarre responses to my queries.
You will be waiting some time then, I fear.
I could keep Zevran. Those Darkspawn are just brutal, though. Those Darkspawn are just really, really brutal. I do think that we made a mistake with having Zevran with us. I really don't care to unlock the chest because, I mean, as we've seen, we've already had some problems with
Looks like the fighting has finally started.
having
Too much to hope they'd work it out.
not enough inventory space to begin with, and that's only going to be like further, that's going to be made worse if we can unlock chests and stuff. Except for towards the end there, we were doing pretty okay with the party that we had. The only change I'm wondering we should make is if we should grab Sten instead of Oghren. But let's see here. Alistair's 281. Sten is 261. Oghren is 267. So actually, Alistair has more health points than either Sten or Oghren. What is this? Sten has 24 armor. He is much more armored up. Damage 13. Damage 13.5. Defense has about the same amount of defense. Attack 84. Attack 87. Damage main hand. $18.5. Alistair's pretty good, isn't he? I wasn't expecting that. But Oghren has much less fatigue. 17. Both him and Alistair are armored the same. Oghren has more attack. Sten likes us more. I'm inclined to bring Sten over Oghren. We'll see how this goes. Yep. We'll take Morgan, Shale, and Sten.
Yes.
Yep. 2 Orzammar, please. Yeah, we're right there. Okay. Now, we have some stuff to do here. We need to return to Orta with the records. We need to go back to the Shaperits. So let's go back to Orta first. And I think that might be over in the Diamond Quarter. Potentially. I think we might have to go to the same place in either case, but that's fine. And even if it isn't the same place, we'll at least be able to finish one of the things. Won't we?
News of the hour. Lord Balin victorious. Lord Harrowmont arrested and ridiculed in the street.
That's the chamber assembly. And the shaper is this way. Perfect. Alright. Orta.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig?
I have the records right here.
You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Okay. To the assembly, then.
At least someone is willing to stand up for tradition. Thank you again.
Are you who we need to talk to about the other bits?
Most impressive, Warden. King Balin's ascent to his father's throne has been recorded in the memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
Indeed. Let's talk about Orzammar.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
Okay, I have no more questions.
Your presence has been recorded in the memories. I wish you well.
What is it? Lost to the memories, an unlikely scholar, the dead cast. Who do I need to come to for this? What does it say? If proven, the lineage of the dead cast house symbol could lead to the Legion of the Dead being considered as a form of noble house in its own right. It must be entered into the memories in the Shaperet if the validity of the claim is to be tested. But I can't talk to anybody about it? Why?
At least someone is willing to stand up for tradition. Thank you again.
I'm quite busy. Please do not disturb me.
Okay, apparently can't do anything with that. Is there... What am I missing here? Memories. Quest completed? Codex updated? The dead cast. Okay. So we put it in the memories, and that was it. That, I guess so. Fair enough.
Most impressive, Warden. Is there something more I can help you with?
All right, and there's nothing I can't really talk to that guy about anything. Fair enough. All right, so we need to go to the assembly in order to talk with Orta again. Chamber of the Assembly.
I've been hoping you'd return to Orzammar. Oh, I have so much to tell you. The other houses repaid their debts to my house, and I had enough money to send an expedition into our old Tig. We found so many things. I kept some for you. I said I'd repay you, didn't I?
I'm glad things turned out well for you.
I could never fully repay what you've done for me. But this is a start, I hope. Walk well, and may fortune always smile on you, Grey Warden.
Okay, 10 gold. Nice. We are rolling in it. 90 gold currently. That is nice. Alright. Now that we've done that, we've got 3 things left. Bring Dagna's request to the Circle of Magi. Exotic methods. An herbalist in the royal palace gave you a recipe for a dwarven regicide antidote to cure a poison noble, which we can't do just yet, I don't think, because I need Master Herbalism, and I don't have that just yet. And then an Admiral Topsider. And so that's going back to Orton Tig to take care of. And then we have the rest of, going to that Tig for Shale to figure out. I mean, surely that isn't going to be nearly as complicated and as hard as the stuff for the Anvil of the Void, would it? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, I would hope not, because, golly, that was getting on my nerves, but you never know. I just don't want to waste all of my potions again going down into the deep roads, Because I don't think these have respawned.
Have you seen my lunch? I'm only asking.
Enough about your lunch, all right? Let me get...
Right. Best in the trade, I worked the ore myself.
Yeah. Golden Mirror. Take that, just because. I don't know who that could be good for. Fluorospar, it seemed like then we needed those for the Dwarven Emissary. Could be wrong on that. I don't think we got any more nugs.
You're the best wrangler
I
I've
did.
ever seen. But there's more out there.
More out there, you say? It has not been nearly long enough. But we're going back to the deep roads. Because, was there a merchant in Dust Town? I don't remember if there was. It could be really handy if there was one. But I don't remember if there was. Let's at least go check. It's not going to hurt to try. Worst case scenario, there's not, and we'll just go back the way we came. Oh yeah, the Emporium. Although he wasn't very happy with us the last time that we were in here. So maybe...
I got nothing to say to you.
Yep, there we go. Yep, we can't buy from him anymore. Shucks. Thugs, beggars, Carta entrances, the slums household. That's not really anything that we're going to want to be a part of, is there? Beggars. Yep. Nope. Nothing for us. Oh, poor little nugs. I guess we'll first go, since we've explored Orton Tig first, maybe the enemies won't respawn. That would be really nice if the enemies haven't respawned. If the enemies haven't respawned, then hopefully we could just walk to where we needed to go without too much fuss. You know, obviously I'm not banking on that because nothing is ever that easy, but you never know. I think we would do that before we want to go to Kadashtaig for shale. Mortonteig. Alright, Admirable Topsider. We'd want to make that active. And is it show us... We have been to the grave. And we're actually not too far away from it. This is amazing.
I would still like to know how the Swamp Witch learns its forms.
Eager, are you not? Does the golem wish to become human after all?
A human is a soft and weak form. I desire no such thing.
Then why the interest in shape-changing? Unless you secretly wish to become something other than what you are.
Is that why the Swamp Witch learned? To escape her form?
In a way. It was lonely to grow up in the wilds. To join with the forest, to become one with its denizens. There was a freedom in that.
I think it would be an excellent talent for disguises.
Or perhaps to walk through doors without hitting one's head.
Yes, exactly.
Well, 'tis not a good enough reason.
Okay, well, we've got the stuff here. Let's go ahead and put this in the grave. And completed. And items received. What did we receive? Topsider's Honor, which is a really good longsword. As it happens. Very nice. And Morgan leveled up. Put some there. Ooh, we have a specialization point. Oh, I can't choose anything right now. Miasma. While this mode is active, the caster radiates an aura of weakness, hindering nearby enemies with penalty to attack and defense. That's a sustained power. Death magic. While active, the caster draws an entropic energy. Curse of Mortality. Death Cloud. The caster summons a cloud of leeching entropic energy that deals continuous spirit damage. I'm trying to see what all is left on this. Affliction Hex. All hits become misses, while critical hits become normal hits. That's nice. I would like to get those debuffs. I think the debuffs could be really nice. Alright, well that's that quest concluded. That's all of our business here in the Orzammar. So let's get out of here and go take care of that quest for shale then, shall we? Yes. To Kadashtaig.